Alright, definitely want to get that soul up. We got missed. Soul's no, soul's the yellow one. Okay, we can get that up at the low budget reptile show. You wouldn't be so cold-blooded you'd skip the show, would you? Well, I guess not. And that's how you play Knucklebones. Thanks, Lamb. Cool, I didn't understand a thing. Hell yeah, buddy. Hell yeah. Welcome to the Reptile Variety Show. Meet the cold-blooded critters with a passion for the stage.
Let's get some popcorn.
There are a few performances scheduled for the day. Which show do you want to see? You know, I'm just dying to see some charming snakes. Improv iguanas. Hell yeah. Nah, what are you talking about? Why would that kill your hype? Look at him. Look at that fancy lad. No, give me the snakes. You settle in to watch the snake charming show, but when they bring out the snakes, they don't bring any charmers. Odd. Then the sensual music starts, and two uncomfortably hot snakes slither seductively out of their barrels. Sup, my suave companions. I see we've got some new faces in the audience. What's your name, doll?
Naughty.
Poltergeist, age 22-ish. Sex, yes please. Location, top, bottom, wherever you want me, baby. And who's this strong, muscular specimen? I'd love to sink my fangs into your rippling pectorals.
Hello!
I'm Scott, and I gotta say, the way you're wrapping around my waist is making me think about snakes in a way I've never had before. You guys are just so charming. That's us, doll. Please, won't you join us backstage? We've got some delicious, full-bodied refreshments waiting for you. Oh boy, I love being wined and dined. You'll be wined and dined, alright. Wined and dined upon. These snakes are trying to seduce and consume you. Oz, are you sure you aren't just jealous of our hot snake boyfriends? I'm sure they could introduce you to one of their hot snake friends. Pass. Or, well, no, definitely pass. You just stop Paul and Scott from throwing themselves at these reptilian Romeos before they get hurt. Submit them to the Ultimate Relationship Challenge, going on a 3-day cruise together. That sounds expensive. Take the long, safe road and bring out the solution nature created for charming snakes. Deprogramming mongooses? What the fuck does that mean? That just sounds expensive as all hell, so we're gonna go for this one. You call up a mongoose psychiatrist who specializes in deprogramming people who have been charmed by snakes or snake-led cults. What? Oh, I see how it is. You're jealous of our snake boyfriend, so you went and found a mongoose to smooch.
Loser.
Get your own thing for once, Oz. You're wrong, says Dr. Mongoose. I'm here to save you from these cold reptilian bastards masquerading as good boyfriends. He's just jealous of us, sweetie. Ignore him and show me that sexy move where you fit your whole head into my unhinged jaw. Listen, I've dealt with cases like these dozens of times. These charming snakes will kiss you, caress you, and even promise you the world, but it's all a lie. Snakes do not make healthy romantic partners. They'll get you in their vice grip, and then suddenly you're backsliding into the pits of their hungry mouths. I can build you a ladder to get out of that pit, but it's much better if I teach you how to build your own metaphorical ladder. Yeah, but I did like 3 tabs of acid before we got here, and Scott. Good luck teaching us anything right now. Dr. Mongoose pinches his adorable little snoot exasperatedly. Fine, looks like it's time for plan B. He starts swatting Scott and Polly with a rolled up newspaper. Snakes are bad. Snakes equal bad. Associate this pain with snakes, both of which are bad. Oh, stop swatting me, Dr. Mongoose. You didn't pee on the carpet or anything. The newspaper therapy fails to take hold, so Dr. Mongoose finally resorts to plan C, which is apparently just eating the snakes. No, Samuel. He promised to take me to see Pompeii. His promises were empty, unlike my belly, laughs Dr. Mongoose. You're cured. My methods never fail, especially my method of just eating the snakes. Don't worry, Oz. Once Polly and Scott stop crying over their boyfriends' deaths, they'll see how right you were. It may have been a long, boring, -2 hype way of doing it, but you gain +2 soul for saving your friends all the same.
Sure, I'll try for a bit.
Alright, can I get... Oof, it's just all money up. Cool. All money up. I mean, guaranteed money up all across the board. And then money up, money up, money up. So it's just a matter of, like, making sure I don't sacrifice too much in my pursuit of money up. Well, this one's guaranteed to give me a money up as well, but also there's some chances I could get some other things up, potentially. As long as they're not a quantities thing. What's with the con? Finally, some respite from wacky stuff.
Scott!
Scott, fuck! Turn the radio on. Convenient exposition to start already. We can't mess it. Roger. Mr. Thompson, what were you telling us about hype again? Yes, let me repeat. Anything that makes you rejoice to your core will get you hype up. That includes laughing out loud, doing thrill-seeking stuff, or going to town, if you know what I mean. Wink. I like keeping my hype strong and vigorous. That's why I avoid all the stuff that will lower my hype. Like doing boring stuff, mingling with dull or annoying people, or choosing mundane solutions over epic ones. Amen. Speaking of boring stuff, you know what else is boring? Being a good person. But sometimes you need to be if you want to keep your soul up. Ugh, yeah. Why we need to have souls anyway? Beats me. At least soul is quite easy to manage. Doing good deeds, soul up. Being your worst self, soul down. So remember kids, don't underestimate the power of helping strangers while you're on the road. You gotta keep your soul healthy and clean. Amazing. Simply amazing. Your tips have been extremely helpful and incredibly expositive. You provided a great tutorial for anyone who aims to have a successful road trip. Cormac S. Thompson and Hunter McCarthy, everyone. Whoa, Polly. I think I've grown as a person. Yeah, Cormac S. Thompson and Hunter McCarthy are part of the family from now on.
Nice.
A toast to convenient exposition. Hooray! Yay, a con. It's the perfect place to be your authentic nerdy self without fear of judgment.
Hey, look who's there.
Hell yeah. There are cosplayers, merch vendors, panels, gaming tournaments, overpriced food. So much to do, so little time. What activity do you want to try out? Obviously I'm a money man. I'm going to join a gaming tournament. Your friend Zoe checking out a poster for an esports tournament happening at the con. You find your friend. Okay, I was like, your friend? Just get jumped in.
Hi, guys.
Are you entering the Dragon Heat Fighters XXX esports tournament too? There's a cash prize.
Sports!
Wow, they put sports on computers now? The future's amazing. Never played this game, but I'll give it a try. Scott and Zoe enter the tournament. She gets knocked out in round 3, but Scott is still going strong. He's incredible. He's pulling off such unpredictable combos that the pros can't keep up. Thanks. My strategy is hitting random buttons and hoping for the best. It's worked out real well so far. Somehow Scott makes it all the way to the final match. He's up against Igor Kalishnikov, the Dragon Heat Fighters reigning champion. Shit, Scott's in trouble. Igor's a fucking juggernaut. He was biologically manufactured by the USSR to dominate every video game tournament on the planet and bring pride to Mother Russia. Seriously? Didn't the USSR end like decades ago? Did it? Asks Igor disinterestedly. All of his button-pressing fingers have washboard abs. I did not notice. I was too busy destroying puny Americans at video games. Literally, how does that make sense? Igor ignores her mean mug. Oh my god. Igor ignores her to mean mug Scott. I must break you, dog, he spits. I'll crush you to bone meal for destroying the USSR, capitalist scum.
Sorry, bro.
I break the USSR? Bro, I had no idea. Sometimes when I become Wolf Scott, I break things without realizing it. Sorry if I broke your thing. The only apology I'll accept is your blood in my superior gamer hands. Prepare to perish. Pressing random buttons won't save Scott this time. Quick, think of a way to help him win the tournament. Scott needs more skin in the game, higher stakes. Tell him you'll break little Billy's legs unless he beats Kalishnikov. Okay, that sounds like definitely dropping soul. Alright. That's definitely not being a good person. Conjure the spirit of a great warrior to possess Scott's body and fight. It's time to summon Genghis Khan, scourge of fighting video games. That sounds like magic, and we have magic to spare. So, yeah. Yes, the Mongols were mighty, and Khan's grandkids defeated Russia in the past. You used -2 magic, summoning Genghis Khan's spirit into Scott's body.
Whoa!
Oh, this is different. When did I get alive again? Why am I so hairy?
Classic.
Let me guess. Awesome, the spirit of Genghis Khan to possess Scott and help him in the esports tournament. Classic. That's a very on-the-nose guess. You get used to Oz's bullshit after a while. Okay, Genghis, we've got about 30 seconds before the start of the round. Got any questions? I have 2. What is esports and how do I participate?
What?
Ooh, boy, okay. You have a controller that connects to a screen and controls the movements of your character. Use your character to fight Igor's character and win. Got it? Yes, but I have follow-up questions. What is a controller? What is a screen? Why is a talking squid with breasts explaining this to me? Fuck it, I'm just gonna use my eldritch powers to plant 800 years of world history and video game expertise into your brain. Hold still. Zoe touches Scott, Genghis' forehead, with her tentacle, and he screams like he's being burned alive. Neat.
Ooh.
I understand now. The ultimate esports strategy is smashing all the buttons randomly until you win. Also, you guys went to the moon? As in the moon in the fucking sky? No time to talk about that. The competition begins and Genghis whips Igor's ass with his button-mashing skills. Woohoo!
Awesome, bro!
Hey, bros, I don't really know what just happened, but I think we went to the moon. Also, I won +2 money from the nice judges over there. Let's get lunch. Time to stop and get some rest.
Okay, I need 5 minutes.
So wait, you also go to here for conversations?
I'm not sure where to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep the lamb around. I like his skill. Talk to him. Talk about the doctrine. Being an all-powerful cult leader isn't all fun and games and murder. Sometimes I have to use my brain. I can only imagine with so many followers looking up to you. Totally. They kneel before me and go, "Oh, almighty lamb, enlighten us with your timeless wisdom." Way to put me on the spot, guys. That's why I have these tablets. Huh, yeah, I was actually curious about them. How do they work exactly? Well, I carry them around and write my doctrines there when I'm in a thinky mood. My guys will do anything these tablets tell them to do.
Really?
Yeah, like one time I came back from an adventure and everyone was starving. They're like, "Wow, we're hungry. If you're so all-powerful, why don't you make us a delicious fishbowl? We're tired of eating grass." Everyone is a food critic these days, am I right? Yup. So I go over the temple, I declare a 3-day ritual fast, and boom, suddenly everybody's happy. Happy as a clam. Wow. Well, not everybody. There was this follower who was planning to murder me. I'm blessing him every day, and there he is, spouting hatred through a megaphone. Like, really? Rude. And then it hits me, of course, the tablets. I get one of them, and right, sacrificing a follower is a-okay. Then I grab my knife and rip, splash, splatter. The sounds are meant to be murder sounds. I murdered him. Yeah, I got that. Dang, but hard, don't you? You betcha. And with these tablets, I also play smart. No more traitors, and the followers had no issue with it since it was all written within the doctrines. If only I could use the tablets to teach my followers how to cook. I guess there are miracles even the lamb can't perform. Oh, whatever. I can just tell them to eat each other. Spend the rest of the night learning about this cult's doctrine. Hope the lamb doesn't resort to cannibalism just yet. Be nice to visit and not be a part of the menu. Wait, there's something else. Oh, hey, I did it. Invitation to the glorious Merkingdom. Hell yeah. Oh, it's just that easy, you just automatically go? Oh. The road trip just comes to an end, huh? Oh, I see. So it is pretty easy just to burn through it. So the real task, if you want to get the love interest, I see, is making sure you don't get there too soon. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay, okay. See? I'm learning. Glory to the Merkingdom. You've heard so much about this marvelous land full of wonders and blatant violations of basic monster rights. The banquet is exquisite, there's tons of seafood served, it's a clever and delicious way of repurposing traitors to the crown. They may have failed in their attempted coups, but they surely achieve a revolution in your mouth. Ah, that's a phrase. You attend royal balls, public executions, seahorse races. Yes, you understand the many perils of romanticizing the extremely wealthy and their wasteful lifestyle. But you had a long road trip, so you chose to be a class traitor, if only for a few days. A toast to all things fancy. And that wasn't all. Congrats, you reached your destination. But there's more to it. Every player gets an individual ending. You could end up being a lame loser, just okay, or the MVP. In multiplayer mode, the result will be determined based on how much you each contributed to the resources you need to reach the destination. In single player mode, it's determined by your overall resource spread. There's also the date ending, which has its own requirements. But ending up a lame loser will override the date ending. No dates allowed for lame losers. Anyway, let's judge you. You rejoice in the decadent pleasures of the Merkingdom. You feast on exotic delicacies. You befriend pompous aristocrats. You dance your ass off in the balls. You're starting to understand the upsides of living an obscenely wealthy life. It's fun. By the end of your stay in the Merkingdom, everyone in the court is fond of Oz, the above-water delight. They even commissioned an expensive ornate oil painting to immortalize your grace and poise. The patron of arts that commissioned this is your good friend, the Duke of Coral Reef. The thing is, during your days in the Merkingdom, you met the Duke and you discovered you share a love of model trains. When he first invited you over to see his train, you thought things were getting steamy in a different way. But nope, it was a model train playdate, the best date of them all. You, Chu, had the time of your lives playing with trains all day. He even gifted you a land in his dukedom so you can visit anytime you want. This painting will now hang in the palace walls as an everlasting memory of your deep friendship. All aboard! Okay, okay. Oh, 3 endings per destination, right? Okay, okay. Wow. 779 outcomes, Jesus. It's amazing how much they put into these games. But now, okay, so if I want to lock in the love interest, you got... Because I do know you have to do, like, several, like, I think it's 2 rest stop conversations and then 1 deep conversation, they call it. So, I mean, yeah, if you're playing on easy, shit, you can burn through this game pretty fucking quickly, but you're not going to get any of the date endings. So, so that's a key part of it, of the resource management, I guess, is, you know, if you want to get a certain ending, you have to be willing to lower your main focus, the resource you're really focused on, so that you can keep going until you can get to that certain point. Okay, I got you. I got you. We're learning. And just like that, the road trip came to an end. Yeah, that was fucking quick. It was full to the brim with danger, fun, and utter nonsense. It was everything we could have expected from a trip with Polly and Scott, and then some. We not only survived the whole thing, but we conquered it and came out different people. It all turned out to be a pilgrimage into self-discovery, a rite of passage, a quest for growth. That is to say, a fucking good road trip. As we were heading back home, I thought about how all of this was just one of the first stops, in a much bigger journey that was only just beginning. It felt ominous and scary, but it was going to be alright. Because we were young and unafraid. We were ready to start. Cute. Oh yeah, isn't I mean, clearly Autovie is in the game, but like, is she one of the hitchhikers? I don't remember. The only one I really know for sure is Zoe. That's because I love Zoe. Yeah, I like these animations. This is cute.
No idea what this game is about. Looks like some sort of racing game. I only know it has hot monsters. So I will sing about what I know. Like how Claudia Martinez is the best. 5 stars, 10 out of 10. I could be writing songs all day. Okay, second thing is to tell you the song is safe for streaming. No strikes, no copyright. Careless streaming day and night.
Man, I'm kind of upset that I fucking just breezed through it so fucking quickly.
Like a lazy orange cat.
The whole.
I hate Tuesdays. Or the work of artists who died centuries ago. Like Buckle Bell. See? That's fine. He's super dead. Just ran out of ideas to sing. Apple pie, cinnamon swirl, a shovel. Don't ask. Carrots and beets. This is just my grocery list. Please leave a good review, my love. Please leave a good review, my friend. Please leave a good review, my darling. Please leave a good review, my friend. Please leave a good review, my boy. 5 stars, 10 out of 10. Best game ever, I will play it again. Well, no, yes, we're done. We sang all the things the developers want. But I can't stop wondering about the turtle and where it's gone. By the way, did you notice when I hit the review message? Yes, I know
don't mention it.
By the way, did you notice when I sent the review message? Oh, this is great.
5 stars, 10 out of 10. Best game ever. I will play it again.
That's nice. That's great. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Well, damn, I'm definitely excited to get back and like actually, like really, cause fuck, I barely scratched the surface of everything this game has to offer. Cause like you're supposed to be able to go for several weeks on end. Yeah, you can use the DLC extra hitchhikers or extra. You can now play Prank Master mode. What the hell is Prank Master? Yeah, we're jumping right back into it. Right. So what? Okay. Add some cutthroat mechanics to decide who's the MVP. Beautiful glitch declines responsibility for broken relationship. Okay, so yeah, I think that's one for like co-op things where you can like sabotage others. I'm gonna stick with easy. I'm gonna stick with easy. And yeah, since I don't know what hitchhiker I'm gonna get off rip, I'm just gonna go with Zoe off rip. So,
New season, new me.
hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I think I'm ready.
Okay, so obviously we need to pick a stat. We could go to the so it's all randomized just from the jump too. Okay, you don't know for sure what you're gonna get off rip. Gotcha. Well, I'm seeing double soul up over here, so you know what? Fuck it. That's gonna be our go-to for this one. But also, I gotta remember now, we gotta manage it. We don't want to go too high right away. We want to, balance it. The cloud looks like a plane. Scott, it is a plane. The dine is a classy locale made for the road tripper with discerning tastes. Sadly, looks like everyone and their mother. It's a road tripper with discerning tastes. This place is packed. The only way you're gonna get seated anytime soon is if you sit with someone else. There's a great opportunity to smash conventional manners and make new friends. Who do you sit with? The table who clearly doesn't want to be bothered, or the poor soul waiting for their blind date. The couple looks like they need couples therapy. From you, maybe? No. You all sit down with a nervous lich.
Hey, bro.
I'm Scott. Is this seat taken? Huh? Hi, Scott. I'm Ernest the Avaricious. And that's he actually is being taken by my date. Oh, okay. When's your date getting here? Any second now, I'm sure. Her name is Mindy. We were set up by mutual friends to go on our first date today. Ha, congrats, boo. How long have you been waiting for her to show up? About 3 hours. But surely there's a good explanation. And she's on her way, right? Would you just give me a second to talk to my friends privately? Oh, sure. Definitely not rude of you to sit at my table uninvited, then exclude me from the conversation. Guys, Ernest's date obviously isn't coming, and it's really bumming me out. We gotta help him. Okay, we need a plan. Let's do a huddle about it. Wait, we're already doing a huddle. I'm out of ideas. Don't worry, I've already got a plan. It's a wholesome prank time. We're gonna lie, but for nice reasons. Hey, Ernie, guess what? We're actually your date. All of us. Completely forgot to mention that until now. You're all Mindy? But I thought... Actually, you know what? This might just be modern dating culture. I'm okay with this. This is fine. So Mindy, tell me more about you. Why does your dating profile describe you as a 36-year-old woman and not multiple young adults? I'm sure you get asked that a lot.
Huh?
Oh, it's because, Zoe, why is that again? Because this is a game show. If you can guess which of us is Mindy, you win a cash prize and a date, I guess. Because we're all actually all one being. Mindy is short for hive mind. So the thing is, I don't know which stat that lowers. But not that it matters. At this point in time, it doesn't matter what I lower and what I don't. So I might as well just go for the easy one, because money is also an easy one to know when you're going to lose. So I might as well just lose money off rip.
Did somebody say game show?
Oh, fuck. I do like his new outfit, though. Holy shit. And if the interdimensional prince came back and he is slaying, goddamn. Have you been lurking in that corner waiting for somebody to say game show all this time? Don't judge me. Everyone needs a hobby. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to our debut episode of Mindy or Not Mindy.
I'm your host, the interdimensional prince.
Let's start with contestant number 1, the hairy fellow with the baby blue eyes. What's your name, doll? Sky Hal. Incorrect. The answer we're looking for was Mindy. You're disqualified.
Aw.
Contestant number 2, the sultry spirit. Here's your question. What was the first message you sent to Ernest the Avaricious?
Naughty.
I'm gonna go with the deck pic. This is online dating. There's like 75% chance any given DM is a deck pic.
Nope.
Nope. The correct answer was, hi Ernest, do you watch The Office? I love it personally. That just leaves contestant number 3, who I suppose is now Mindy by default. Congratulations! But since my lawyer says my dating game shows need to value consent, I'll give Ernest the option to choose a date with you, or whatever's behind this mysterious door. I'll choose the mysterious door.
Most splendid.
Congratulations, Ernest. You've won Zoe's wallet and the -2 money inside it. How your wallet got behind that mysterious door truly is mysterious, but oh well, at least you got +2 soul for cheering up Ernest with cash.
I've memorized the wiki.
Hell yeah. Okay, we're gonna hit the rodeo. Get our hype up. Okay. There we can get hype. What is that? Mind? Mind's the purple one? Yeah, mind and soul? Magic. Okay. That's all hype too. Alright. So I could potentially go to the rodeo, do the random option, or not the random option, but the unknown option. I could potentially get money up. I could potentially get soul up off the random option. Otherwise, all these ones are just going to boost stats that aren't really important currently. So let's hit the rodeo. I want to ride a horsey. Cool. I'll ride a cowboy. Classic. Rodeos are an exciting celebration of all the best parts of cowboy culture.
Here we go, blasting off again!
Ha! I love it. Horseback riding, calf tying, steer wrestling, and eating obscene amounts of pulled pork. There are lots of events and exhibitions happening today. Which do you want to see? Oh, it's the quantities one. Each of the 3 options will affect any resource either a bit, somewhat, or a lot. Okay. So if you lose, there could be a big loss, but it also could be a big gain. Bucket. Play it risky, why not? You approach the rodeo announcers and say you want to try riding a bull. Okay, they say. Do you want a mechanical bull or an actual bull?
Yes!
Oh my god, I love the outfits. A rail ball, do whatever's the most dangerous and the least sensible. Unsensibly dangerous, coming right up. Zoe, come to the stage. Your friends can watch from the stands. Welcome to the rodeo, everybody. Today we've got only the roughest, toughest, sweatiest bulls and bull riders, starting with Zoe.
Go team!
Go Zoe, go for the win. Say, how do you win at the sport? Usually the winners declare when the bull is exhausted or when the rider needs emergency spinal surgery, whichever comes first. Now, y'all know our rodeo's a bit different. We don't like exhausting poor animals just for our enjoyment. We like a bull man who can consent to entertain you fine folks. Oh god, not this dude. So give it up for the king of shattering the dreams and pelvises of bull riders everywhere, Morty the Minotaur. Yep, this motherfucker. What's up, Zoe? Ready to ride this bareback to oblivion? I see that look in your eyes. You don't know if you should be terrified or aroused. I call it going horny with fear. You should be horny afraid. It'll be a real challenge to ride me. It's hard, it's rough, and it takes more fortitude than a Spartan in battle. And that's just the foreplay. You got this, Zoe. Just establish a safe word like, get me off this fucking ball. You absolutely do not got this, but you can't back down now. You just need the right strategy to come out on top. How do you ride Morty? Brew a performance-enhancing tantric potion so you and Morty can transcend flesh and ride for hours into deeper journey you'll never forget. Okay. So, I imagine that'll be a huge either mind or magic loss. Which would be fine. Which I'm willing... Set the right mood with suggestive music and lighting while also wearing appropriate rodeo leather. Then you'll be ready for a wild ride. Uh-huh. Maybe too soon right more, you barely know each other. Maybe we can just get lunch and take it slow. That's going to be a hype loss. I definitely know that one. Because that's not exciting, right? Maybe this one will be a hype boost. Okay, if I'm focusing on soul, which is like being the good person and doing the right thing, right? I feel like that's more of the soulful answer. It's gonna lose hype but get soul. Set the right mood with suggestive music and lighting while also wearing appropriate rodeo leather. Then you'll be ready for... I'm over number 1. Let's get lunch. I'm fine with that. I love riding and being ridden, and doing it at any pace is enjoyable. Let's take this nice and slow. You and Morty sit down for a refreshing midday meal. He orders a slab of ribs and a pre-workout shake. I know, big lunch, but I gotta keep my protein up. You don't get gains like these with weight training and HIIT. HIIT. HIIT pelvic workouts alone. I don't know what the fuck that means. So what got you interested in bull riding? Money? Fame? The adrenaline of straddling a bucking animal with nothing but the power of your thighs to save you? Probably volunteering me for it mostly. Ah, thrill-seeking friends who have no concern for your physical well-being. That's more common than you think. Still, mad respect to you for going for it while setting your own boundaries. Nothing sexier than consent. Those centaurs are a close second. There's just something about those voluptuous hooves that gets me rootin'. Hey, are you two done having a lovely lunch on stage? I am here to watch Zoe get gored, not gorge on breadsticks.
Sports!
No way, I'm interested now. Will Zoe and Morty emotionally connect before the clock runs out, or will the dessert course push them into overtime? Well, you lose -1 hype for not doing any dangerous stunts, but your lunch is delicious and you gain +1 stamina. Okay, now I knew it was going to be hype. I knew I was going to lose hype for sure.
Hi.
Alright, ooh, soul up. We like that. Also soul up. Shady property. Maybe skip this one while trick-or-treating. Or the backbone of any road trip experience. Let's go for the double soul up option. Why not? Smart choice, Zoe. Thanks, Scott. Draw the sun. We could use some shade. Haha, funny man. This place seems exactly the sort of place you shouldn't visit.
What can go wrong?
Which naturally is exactly why you have to visit it. Horror movie logic for the win. The big question now is how you'd like to enter the premises. What's it gonna be? Just knock on the door, goddammit. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, we're a pure wholesome being. We're just gonna knock on the door. You knock on the front door. No answer. Are you on, Tom? Unlikely. There are too many loud chainsaw noises for the house to be empty. Scott turns the doorknob. Turns out the door wasn't locked. As soon as it's open, a bloody man with duct tape over his mouth runs into the night. No, wait! God damn it! That's the third one this week. I leave for 5 seconds to find my lucky butcher knife. Butcher knife? Was he your dinner guest? If by dinner you mean murder and by guest you mean victim, then sure. That's too much word replacing for me. But listen, if you want your guests to stay for dinner, you gotta up your game, bro. You're darn right, Scott. Seems our friend here needs a crash course in host etiquette. Yeah, like maybe put some extra lighting in your front room here and clean up the ketchup stains all over the floor. That'll make your guests feel welcome and safe. So you're saying that by being a better host, I can get my guests to stay for dinner. Yep, perfect plan. What's the best way to transform Jerry the grizzly serial killer into Jerry the hostess with the mostest? Good host always treats their guests. Teach Jerry how to cook a dessert to die for. Or gift Jerry your best jigsaw puzzle so he can keep his guest hooked forever. Okay, well, jigsaw puzzle kind of sounds like lowering the old hype. Sounds kind of lame, right? Like, here's a jigsaw puzzle, like, oh. And none of these sound like ones that are really, well, I mean, a good, yeah, teaching him how to cook doesn't really seem like one that's overly expensive, so teach him how to cook. A cooking lesson? Sounds great. All I have handy is almost ketchup, maybe pork, and cumin. Though, can we make anything with that? Pass. Give Jerry some of your road trip food, which costs you -2 stamina, but it's all in the name of passing on the magic of cooking. I see, if it takes up your food. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. A few nights later, screams are once again emanating from Jerry's house. A terrified couple runs from room to room, covered in blood, trying to escape. Good. I think we lost him, cries the woman. I let you talk me into going to a dinner party hosted by a serial killer. Alleged serial killer? And we need to socialize more with the neighbors, honey. You said so yourself. Shh, he could find us at any moment. We need to get back to the car. My head wound is really starting to sting. Come out, wherever you are. You don't want to miss dessert. Wait, that's right, the man says. But before he murdered Carl, Jerry mentioned making some sort of berry vanilla cheesecake parfait for dessert. I want to try it. Dessert was code for murdering us, Eddie. I could practically hear him air quoting the word. But today's my cheat day, and I already had to watch my whole fantasy football league get murdered. Come on, honey, I need this berry vanilla cheesecake parfait. Didn't your therapist tell you to stop playing safe and start taking more chances? Ugh, fine, but we're absolutely not staying for coffee afterwards, got it? Found you! Ready for dessert? Oh, you're right, he's totally air quoting. I can see it now. You gave +2 soul for teaching Jerry how to be a great host, and Jerry gets to eat all the parfait. Tonight, everyone won. Next, except for the couple, of course.
I think I'm ready.
Hell yeah, where are we going? Soul down. Wild West Town, National Park. Yeah, I'll take that magic up, why not? That Cherry guy sure seemed nice. He knew so much about chainsaws. Hell yeah, dude. Welcome to the land of 6 shooters, outlaws, and wild stallions, and 10-gallon hats.
How's it crawling?
You've always wanted to be a real cowboy, or at least the kind of cowboy they show on TV, and now's your chance. So what are you gonna do, partner? Oh, we're gonna duel at high noon. Or we can visit the horsies. I don't like horses. We're gonna duel at high noon. The village is filled with cowboys showing off their big irons on their hips like they're just begging for a high noon shoot-off. More importantly, it's filled with cute horses. You see brown horses, black horses, speckled horses, horses that Polly and Scott are siphoning magic from. Wait. I can explain. Oh, it's just you. Sorry, Zoe. I thought you were a cowboy here to duel us for fucking with his horse. Which begs the question of why Polly and Scott are fucking with a cowboy's horse. Oh, we're low on gas, but nobody can give us directions to the nearest gas station. Oh! But I thought cars have horsepower, right? So let's just get power for the cars straight from the horses. Can you believe it worked? We just got some free +2 magic with no consequences. Hey! You hear a cowboy shout. What in darnation you doing to Cheddar Biscuit? Yep, spoke too soon. That guy looks mad. What do we do, Polly? Same as always, blame someone else. Zoe did it. I saw the whole thing. I reckon you and me got a problem, Zoe. Draw your gun and duel me at high noon if you ain't yellow belly. Great. Looks like you're not getting out of this one without a duel. So you'd better suggest a duel you have a chance of winning. Turn your backs on each other, walk 10 paces away, and just keep walking. Start new lives, never look back. Sounds like a bit of a stamina drain. Just keep walking. A classic duel to the death, but replace the duel to the death part with truth or dare match. Ooh. I don't know, this one sounds like stamina, right? It's exercise, right? It's work. Truth or dare sounds like it'll drain something else, but you know, something that I could definitely afford to lose. So yeah. What? But truth or dare is not near as exciting as a regular duel to the death. It ain't even a duel at all. I agree that truth or dare doesn't quite pack the same hype. Okay, as two cowboys quick drawing in the desert. But Zoe kept the word classic in the name, so by law, they're technically the same. Can't argue with that. Let the truth or dare duel begin. In round 1, the cowboy gets you to admit that you wet the bed until you were 13. Rough start. You retaliate by daring him to lick a mescaline cactus. He then dares you to bare-knuckle box the purple fairies flying around his head. You point out that you can't do that because he's hallucinating them, but you lose a point anyway. It's looking bleak, but then inspiration hits you. You dare the cowboy to shoot himself in the leg. Normally I think shooting myself in the leg is a pretty dumb idea. But I want to lose. I didn't get to shoot anything earlier, so why not? Cowboy shoots himself in the leg and quickly remembers why not. Fatal blood loss.
Touchdown!
Good work, bro. You live another day. Or at least till Scott or I somehow endanger your life with our antics again. Yeah, or just a thought you and Scott could do your best to not do that. Unlikely. Now let's go. We've got a road trip to survive. Okay, which hitchhiker? Who are we picking up?
Sometimes you update my fanfic.
We could take the lamb again. For 1 week, you'll lose magic and randomly gain either money, mine, or hype. Okay, magic's not my focus, so sure. It's every turn though. For 1 week. Okay. Honestly, that's fine. I just can't have it dip too low, which, yeah, that's fine. It won't boost my soul, though, which is kind of unfortunate, but still. I have enough magic to where, yeah, as long as I don't pick an event that lowers magic and, makes it worse. Sure. Tag in Hope, why not? You invite Hope to join your road trip. Sure, I'll come with you. I need a little hope on this road trip. And you're definitely a little hope, haha. Don't push it. Magic can do many things, but for Hope, it's mainly 3. Doing business, having revealing visions, and making things explode. Next week, every turn you'll lose minus magic and randomly gain either money, mind, or hype. Okay. Yeah, we're getting close to soul. We don't want to get too close, right? We don't want to get too comfortable with it. So I'm kind of backing off on it a bit.
Hi.
Let's see. Geez, what's the purple one? Mind. Okay, we could lose mind, or 2 random things, just seeing things, or totally random. All right. I mean, we've been going on the whole Western vibe so far. We had like what, the bull riding, the rodeo, then we hit the Wild West town. Fuck it, let's hit the ranch. I like it. Man, it'd be great if something random happened right now. You're driving along with Hope, riding shotgun, when you glimpse something strange and unidentifiable off in the distance. What is that? We have to pull over and say. Yep, that seems totally reasonable. You all get out of the car and walk a bit to find...
What?
3 old men bathing each other in an antique wash tub. Someone pass the soap. What? Speak up, damn it.
Yes.
OMG. These old men must be the Oracle. They're 3 wise seers who can answer our questions about the future.
Huh?
What? No. As a real seer, I'm offended. And as a practitioner of common sense, I'm super offended. These guys aren't oracles at all. Well, say about that. Oh, wise old dudes, are you seers who will answer any 3 questions we ask? No. Seers always speaking in riddles. Shit, just wasted one of our questions. We only have 2 more. Scott, you ask one. Okay. Hey, seer bros, will there still be math in the future? Probably. Oh, nuts. Well, since Hope is a skeptical Sally, that means you get to ask the 3rd question, Zai. Seek the Oracle's endless knowledge. Ask how many people fit in the tub. That isn't even fortune telling. It's just using logic to reach a plausible conclusion. There's no magic involved. Oh, and that's what they must be missing. I'll get them some magic from the car so they can use their powers. Shit. Scott pours -2 magic out of the... My dumbass didn't even realize it was going to use resources. I was just selecting what would be funny. Yeah, okay. That's on me. Though I suppose the other one would probably be like minus hype because it's lame. Whatever. I still got plenty of magic. We're good. Scott pours -2 magic into the tub. If it wasn't weird enough that the monsters use magic to power their cars, it apparently also doubles as bath salts. Alright, Sonny. What's kind of you? What are you asking about again? How many people can fit in here? Well, in my long life, I've learned the best answers are gained through experience. Let's find out how many you can fit together. Oh, Group bath in the desert. I'm in. They changed their fucking swimsuits. You, Polly, and Scott change into swimwear and get into the tub. Man, I would have thought bathing in the middle of nowhere could be so relaxing. Yep, that's what simple pleasures like these. You learn to appreciate them when you get older. Well, someone hasn't learned that yet, apparently. Are you talking about me? I am not getting in a bath with you guys and 3 strange old men. But it's so nice. You seem stressed, Hope. Less better for stress than a warm bath. I think she's just being prideful because she doesn't want to admit she was wrong about everything. Ugh, it does look nice. Fine, I'll get in. But if you ever tell anyone about this, your own future will be filled with pain. Yeah, whatever. Shut up and get in, girl. You all spend a while in the bath, getting +2 stamina from your relaxed muscles. You learn that the tub can fit at least 7 people. The more you know.